All right, this is going to be our Wonders discussion live stream. I'm here with Kane.
Hey guys. All right, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's
So,
just jump right on in.
so the whole idea is to go through the wonders, right? Go through the wonders and rank them up in the order of importance. As
Y-
you can see, we we didn't want to be too complex about the tier levels. We
No,
only
this
have
is
four.
yeah. Well, I mean, how many tiers do you really need? Do you really need more than four tiers? I like.
Exactly. I mean, if it was up to me, it would be two tiers. So let's go by eras,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
We're going
ancient
to go by
eras
era.
first.
Yeah,
Because it's the easiest, I feel like, because one of the first wonders that you come across is Great Bath,
yeah. Great Bath. Where we
right?
got right here. Yeah,
It's unlocked by pottery.
yeah. Let's just toss it right here. I'm going to be honest. The
Wait,
great.
wait, wait. So what does it do? What does it do? It gives you +3 housing,
Oh,
right?
okay.
That's
Yep.
huge. And
Not
then
really, but
plus
okay.
one and then +1 amenity.
Okay.
So amenities are hard to find in the
Yeah,
beginning,
sure.
so that's cool. And then the floodplains along the river contain the wonder. They become immune to flood damage.
Yep, it makes a dam.
Right?
It's a
Basically, it's an
dam before
ancient
you have
dam.
the technology for it.
And then the floodplain tiles gain +1 faith every time there is a flood.
Yeah. So this to me is just not worth the investment. It's not like I don't think it's good. But I don't feel it provides anything. Like it doesn't provide anything that's valuable. Like one amenity, all right, that's fine, whatever. But by the time you start needing amenities, like the problem is it's come so early and the AI builds it that you have
Right.
to start it right away. Um,
Exactly.
so for that, and it doesn't provide enough for me. It's not like a lot of production, but at the time it's
Hmm.
unlocked, it's a lot of production.
Exactly. You have just so many other priorities,
Yeah.
right? At that moment of the game. And the only time I would build it is when AI doesn't build it for some reason later on.
Yeah, no,
Because
it's
it becomes
100.
cheaper,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just gonna toss it into Era Score right now because this
Yeah.
is 100% an Era Score wonder. If you happen to see, oh wow, I need some Era Score and it's available in like classical era somehow still, super easy to like. Sometimes it's like one chop. There is the if you're playing Armageddon or Apocalypse mode where you can
Hmm.
use soothsayers to guarantee
That's
floods
it.
and
Right.
game the system. But even that, I'm going to be honest, that's a poor return on investment. Like soothsayers are not cheap. Like that's actually a really poor return on investment to do that. It takes forever to get your faith back that you spent on it. It makes nice screenshots. All in all, that's what it does.
Well, you know what? It's funny because I have a Japan game on my channel where I did build the bath and
Yep.
I was playing the religious game and it just worked out. It was flooding constantly, adding faith, you know?
Yeah.
It's just those rare, rare cases where it just
No,
things align, you
well,
know?
and the thing is, every wonder in like everything in a best case scenario will seem great. But how many times? Like I've built Great Bath a lot of times and never had a flood, like ever. Like
Yeah,
the
there you go.
entire game, not one
Exactly.
flood.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we
Anyways,
need the timer
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah. We
wonder. So the next wonder is actually, I think, much more useful.
yeah.
Hanging gardens.
Hang
Hanging
gardens.
gardens growth by 15% in all cities,
Yep.
along with +2 housing for that city.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite wonders. This is like one of my go-to wonders. Unless you have a problem, I'm gonna put it in A. I don't think it's like S tier. Like it's good. Like I'm gonna try and build it in every game, but I don't think this is. I'm not gonna stop everything for Hanging Gardens. But I'm a huge fan of Hanging Gardens. Just because that 15% growth in every city gets you to that seven population a little bit faster.
Yeah.
15% growth means it takes. I forget exactly how it works, but your food per turn goes further to getting you population.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
if three food would have taken you 10 turns, now it takes you 9 turns.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, growth early is important, so hanging
Yeah, and
gardens
that's
hands
why
down,
that's
right?
why I'm a big fan of hanging gardens. Is like I always say, that first population is the most important, getting up to that 4 or 7 population. So if every city is just getting those like early population even just a little bit faster, it's just better.
Yeah. I mean, there are other things that synergize with it too, right? Like,
Yeah.
are there any civ leaders specifically? I can't think of off the
Eleanor.
top.
Eleanor is a very I'm a very big fan of going to Hanging Gardens with Eleanor for the nonviolent domination because you can grow your cities fast. And
Hmm.
with my trade routes system of always focusing on domestic routes and all that, you can pop cities down and just surround people so quickly. Um,
Yeah.
it's one of those. It's sort of like a silent monster type thing. Like you don't really realize how good it is, in my opinion. Plus the requirements for it are so minimal, just needing to be on a river. It's just one of those things. It's not overwhelmingly amazing, but I think it's pretty good.
What about fertility rights pantheon,
I think
which
there's better options.
but it provides, extra growth,
Yeah.
like 10% growth rate in addition. So you could technically have like 25% growth and
Yeah, if
have
you're
a city.
stacking them, that would be nice. I mean, I guess if you had no culture, pantheon, viability, you didn't have adjacency. Um, Growth is nice, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that would be a good grouping. If you were doing nonviolent domination with Eleanor, that actually might be an amazing play because, like I said, the biggest thing is getting your early cities, are getting your cities that early population to surround cities and flip them.
What about other civs like Nzinga, who gets 10% to all yields? I assume includes food.
Yeah,
Would that
It's
synergize
that
with hanging?
it's gonna do actually
Back.
really good, and
Uh-huh.
like really any civilization that's gonna want high population, your Khmer, your Yongle, um, it's gonna do better because 15% it pays off better in the late population where 15% matters a whole lot more. Um, Obviously, when you're trying to get from like 20 to 21, that 15% is gonna be a lot more noticeable. So it's going to synergize with any like high population civ as well.
Okay. Okay. Next, Stonehenge, your favorite wonder.
Oh, I love Stonehenge.
What do you get with Stonehenge? You get +2 faith.
Do you get
Did you know
okay?
that?
Yeah, I did not know that. I
You
thought it
get
was.
+2 faith,
Yep,
you get a great prophet.
yep. I knew that.
Basically, you can start the religion as
And
soon as
and
possible.
if you already have a religion, you can get an apostle.
And
Um,
you can get an apostle, that's right. So
yeah,
it pays to build a Stonehenge if it's still available to be built.
yeah. And I'm gonna
Like
put
or turn
this.
50 or
Yeah,
something,
I'm
right?
gonna put this squarely in B tier, because it's situational. If you forget about religion or you don't go really hard on religion and somehow it's available. I had a Vietnam game where it was available on like turn 80. It was far easier to build Stonehenge than get the 100 some great profit points. But it's so situational. If you're not using it for the free apostle to get an apostle in ancient era, it's not very good. Just get a religion the normal way. Um, but it gives you envoys. I mean, there's enough situations where it works nice.
But it's also competitive, right? AI builds it early too, so you're risking.
That's the thing with a lot of the ancient era. Well, a lot of average wonders, strangely enough, are the most competitive ones, like your Great Bath, your Stonehenge. Like, I'm trying to think. There's one in the Mishink's Temple or whatever it is. Like, it's just terrible, and the AI will like stop everything it's doing to build it. And Stonehenge is one of those wonders. If it's not built by turn 30, I'm usually surprised in a deity game.
Yeah. And Holy Site only costs 50 for production.
Oh yeah,
So
so
yeah.
So
It
it's
makes
probably
sense.
cheaper, but I'm a huge fan of Stonehenge after you found the religion. If you can do it, that is a huge power play.
Yeah. Doesn't happen too often, but yeah, absolutely. Get an apostle. All right. Next up, I guess the Temple of Artemis.
Oh, well, I'm gonna bother a lot of people with this one. I can already just say that. Hey, Kane, where would you put Temple of Artemis on this?
So it's a city wonder, right? So it gives you a +4 food, +3 housing, which is pretty amazing early on.
Yep.
And then on top of it, each camp pasture plantation within within 4 tiles gives a +1 amenity.
Yeah.
And I think you can even, switch tiles
Yep. The
to
city that
distribute
owns
the
the
amenities.
tile gets the. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, if you it's such a location specific wonder,
All
right?
right.
So if you do have a city with a bunch of like resources that you're not planning to chop, then I'd build it if I have an opportunity. So I throw it in a B.
Okay, good. Then we agree. For as much as I like hanging gardens for the growth, Temple of Artemis, my problem is because it comes so early, the city that's getting Temple of Artemis doesn't need the help. Like you're investing a lot of production into a wonder for a city that's going to perform well already. Because it's usually going to be in your capital, which already gets
Hmm.
first dibs on amenities. And yes, I know
Hmm.
if your capital has enough amenities, they go to other cities for luxuries and stuff. But it's one of those things if you can build it later or if you can get it away from your capital, it's a lot better in my opinion. But the
Yeah,
fact that it's usually helping a city that doesn't need the help, if that makes sense.
yeah. But it's a fun wonder to build, right? To
Yeah,
get if you're like surrounded by camps or pastures, like Australia usually gets them, right?
yeah, no,
You
I
know,
like
it'd be fun.
no, and I've built it plenty of times, and it does
Yeah,
great. Like it,
yeah,
it makes your like if you eat like, and I'm not dogging on it. I'm just saying and don't get me wrong, the games when you can get it and you just have that power capital, it's an amazing city. But if you're looking at overall performance in game, I don't think it's going to have the same returns as a lot of
right,
other
right.
wonders.
It's a
It's
very local wonder,
yeah, um,
essentially, and it
which
doesn't contribute to like a victory type directly, right?
yeah, it's one that is liked for good reason. Like I get it. Like it makes your capital or whatever city amazing.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we're moving on to the next production tier, I guess. It's 220 production for Etemananki.
All right. This
That's a location-based
yeah,
wonder,
this
right? Like, so it has to be B to me. I understand it's like science-driven. It's
yeah,
like one of those games, right? The game of the month where they had this
this
starting location that was
the Cleopatra
full
that
of
was like
marsh.
pure
Yeah,
marsh. Yeah. No,
pure marsh.
and that's what does it do
But
exactly?
yeah,
Because I'm
that's
still not
so
familiar with everything it
yeah,
does.
yeah. So it improves yields, right?
Yep.
Like at first of all, it provides +2 science, but then all marsh tiles get 2 science in production
Yeah.
on
Okay. Yep.
production,
And
and
that's it.
then all floodplain tiles also get 1 science and 1 production.
But that's just in the city it's in, right?
Correct.
You can tell how
No,
many times
no, no,
I've
no.
built
All
this.
marsh. So all marsh tiles in your empire, everywhere, but floodplains only in the city.
Yeah. And and that's the problem is marsh tiles. You almost
Rare.
need to have stacked it with Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. This wonder
Absolutely.
goes in with that because I don't think the yields are enough by itself to make those tiles workable. I'm not like I once again, it's super competitive, and unless you've swapped the setting or switched the settings on a map, I don't see this providing enough yields to uh to make the investment worth it in most situations. The situations where it does, like if you have a very floodplain heavy city, then oh yeah, definitely build it. It can be a game
Absolutely.
changer. But it's definitely worth the production, but not always. And that's my issue with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there are usually other things you can build. And it's again, it's
yeah,
so situational that is like it's
yeah.
you have to find those more
But I mean,
specific.
the maps where it's great, it's S tier. The maps
Yeah.
where
I mean, if
it's
you
yeah,
right, if you adjust your map, right, in
yeah,
settings, make it wet and whatever and moist or whatever, then yeah, there are chances that you can get something really really amazing and build
yeah.
it out.
My only issue with it is that is so rare that that map naturally occurs.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely agreed. All right. So the next wonder is pyramids.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that nest here. I like. Let me
I
just
mean,
say,
I don't what it provides plus two culture. It
yep,
gets you a builder, a
yep,
free builder, and then every single builder that from now on will get an extra charge.
yes,
It's absolutely amazing,
it
right?
is.
Absolutely.
You're
But
never gonna build
how
it.
often
You're
how
never
often
gonna
can you
build
get
it.
it? You can't get it.
It's never gonna happen on Deity.
We should have had another tier that says you can't get
Yeah,
it.
like pyramids is like deceptively strong because you're getting a free builder every three builders. If you
Exactly.
think of what it's providing and its length of game. And it's so strong, even in my science games, I will hunt out the city that built pyramids and conquer it. For that extra builder charge for the feeding builders and the
Yeah, because
spaceports.
imagine like how many builders do you build throughout the game, right? And you can get what quarter of them are free,
Yes,
basically
exactly.
pyramids. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So hands down, it's S tier. Can't build
Yeah, I mean,
it
really, if it,
or conquer it, right?
yeah,
Like you said, exactly.
yeah,
Any victory type,
yeah,
any victory
no
type.
matter, there is no victory that doesn't require builders, and it pays for itself very, very quickly. And that's, I guess, when I'm thinking of what a wonder is worth, I think how much effort went into the wonder versus could I have achieved those yields a different way. And pyramids, there is no way that you'll ever lose on the pyramids investment. It's like it's so hard to lose on that investment.
It's solid. It's
Yeah.
solid. Okay. Next wonder we have Oracle. Oracle now is a little bit more expensive. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
290 production,
I'm just gonna put it right here next to pyramid while you say what
but
it does.
exactly. I mean,
Like,
one culture, one faith, that's just fine.
yeah.
Um, Districts in this city will provide plus two great person points.
Yep.
Okay, so
That's huge.
you usually stack it with Pingala, right?
Oh, obviously,
Also
yeah. You
Pingala's
want
promotion.
Oracle in your Pingala city, and you're just getting great people points like crazy then.
And then the last thing is the patronage of great people is just going to be paying 25% less
That's with
for
faith
getting them with
only.
faith.
Yep.
With faith,
Yep.
exactly. But it's like, it's such a powerful wonder,
Yeah.
especially early on, right?
Hmm.
That will allow you to compete with AI generating great person points, especially if you build like a commercial hub, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna get those great merchants so much faster. And AI is not really competitive with it, except
Exactly.
for like Mali, I
If
guess,
Mali or Portugal's in game,
or Portugal.
you'll see a lot more competition. England, if it's a land-based map, also like there's a few trade-heavy civs, but for the most part, yeah, like you're getting,
Oracle, yeah, Oracle is so huge. I
yeah,
mean, I try to build it in every game, like hands down. It's a
yeah,
requirement.
and
Um,
the fact that it's 25%, it was 25% reduction on faith
mhm,
purchases, like
mhm.
faith is already the stronger currency to be buying stuff with, and to reduce the cost on the great people for faith, that's like if it just provided that, I would still rank it as one of the best wonders in the game. You add on that two great people points for every district in the city, and it's like
Plus,
debatably, I would
yeah,
say, because you can get it so early, debatably in the rank, like in the discussion for top three or four best wonders in the game.
absolutely.
Like
And it
it's
stacks with other things like Theocracy, right?
it,
That has a 15%.
theocracy does not affect the purchase of great people.
It doesn't?
Nope, it does not. I want it to so badly, but it does not.
So when it says 15% discount on purchases with faith, it excludes great people?
Yes, it bothers
Oh,
me
you
so much.
stupid.
Democracy on gold, buying great people, same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
really wanted that to be the case. But you're still your purchase price is lowered by how many great people points you've earned, so it already is giving a discount to itself by getting you two great people points. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
literally like the perfect storm. Like it
Yeah.
feeds into its own ability.
And it's almost like the city with Oracle should have as many big
Oh
districts
yeah.
as it can, right?
Yeah.
Like your campus and commercial hub and holy site, obviously, um,
It
to earn those
it's
great.
one of the wonders I strategically place. Like because normally I just try and get as many wonders in Apadana City as possible. Oracle, I will put it in a different city. If my Apadana City has like the government plaza, because there's no great people points for that. I'll look for the city that is going to have like my three main districts the soonest. And that usually a lot of times I'll put an Oracle in an off city and put Pingala in there. If I know that my capital is going to be my trade hub city, just because the um, districts aren't going to be there in the correct
Mhm.
order.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's min-max and stuff that
Yeah,
you're so good at.
yeah.
Um,